Hey guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? So lately I've been noticing a trend. I've been noticing that stores have been selling 3D fluoro sunglasses. I instantly fell in love with them. I think they're so cute. Until I saw the price. And that's when I decided, why can't I make my own, right? So this is why I decided to make a DIY video on how to make your own with materials you may have already laying around the house. So some materials you may need are oven-baked clay, sunglasses, crazy glue, or even a glue gun would work. So I want to go for a more pastel-y kind of color for the flowers. That's why I pulled out the white. However, I haven't touched my clay in forever, so my clay is really hard and solid as a rock basically. So I had to play with it until it got warm so it's easy to blend the colors together. Once my clay was all warmed up, I grabbed pink so that I can make it into a more pastel-y kind of pink. However, if you don't have pink clay, you can always use red and mix it with white to get a pink color as well. If you don't have any of those colors, you can always paint it afterwards. The easiest way and the most efficient way I found to mix pink and white together was to put the pink on top of the white, squish it, stretch it out, fold it, and then squish it again and repeat the steps. Again with the same technique, squish it, stretch it out, fold it, and squish it again and repeat. Yay! Once you're done blending all the colors you wanted, it's time to start making roses. So what you do is take a piece of clay, roll it up into a ball, flatten it into a pancake, and there you have it, a rose petal. Don't worry about squishing the little clay ball into a perfect circle, because most flower petals are not perfect circles. You can create as many petals as you like. Just remember that the more petals you have, the bigger the rose will be. Okay, once you reach the amount of petals you'd like, you can go ahead and find the smallest petal, pick it up and roll it. Not into a ball. Roll it into like a burrito, a funnel, something like that. I am so sorry about the awful camera angle. I had no idea it was in the shot. If you're having a hard time understanding my clay rose tutorial, you can go ahead and find another YouTubers out there. I definitely recommend Secret Life of the Bio Nerds tutorial on how to make it, so I'll definitely link that in the description box or on the video. Okay, once you're done wrapping the smallest petal into a burrito shape, go ahead and grab the next size, so the second smallest, and wrap that petal around the first petal. You basically do this for the rest of the petals. What I like to do is grab a petal and wrap it around the crease of the previous petal. So what I mean by that is the opening of the previous petal, I like to cover it up by putting a petal on top of the opening of that so that the rose is more even on both sides. So once all the petals are wrapped around each other, you can go ahead and play with the petals to try to make it look more realistic. What I like to do is push down on the tips of the petals to make it kind of fold open so it would look more bloomed. But you can do whatever you like with yours and, fix it up to your liking. After you're done adjusting all the petals, you can go ahead and flip the rose upside down and cut the back side of it to give it more of a smooth edge. Be careful not to cut too much of it, because if you cut too much of it, the petals will just fall apart. Now for the leaves. Again, I'm so sorry for the awful camera angle, but you basically do the same things you did for the petals. So you take apart a bit of green, roll it up into a ball and squish it into a pancake. When it is a pancake, you pick it up and you kind of shape it into a raindrop. So you make one side of it pointier than the other. And then you attach the leaf to the rose. You just wrap it around like you did with all the other petals. So now you place the rose and leaves in the oven at 275 Fahrenheit. I left mine in there for about 5 to 10 minutes, not very long. I'm not 100% sure, but I think depending on the clay brand, the temperatures may vary, so make sure you check your package before following my instructions. And finally, the easiest part, gluing the flowers onto your sunglasses. So what I'm doing is gluing 3 flowers on each corner of my sunglasses. However, you can do whatever you like. The only thing I'd suggest is to plan it out before gluing the flowers down, because hot glue or crazy glue can be extremely hard to remove once it's placed down on the surface. So make sure you plan it out before placing it down. If it happens, it happens when you make a mistake. If you don't like where you placed it, take it off immediately. That way the glue is still kind of wet. From my experience, when I made a mistake, I pulled off the flower and there was some remaining glue left on the sunglasses. It kind of hardened, but I was able to peel it off with no problem. I'm not sure if I just got lucky or I just did it really quick. I'm not really sure, but that's my take on it. And finally, you're done. It was easy, right? Again, I'd like to apologize for my awful camera angles. I hope me talking through the video helped make the tutorial a little bit easier, even though you can't see half of what I'm doing. I'm so sorry, guys. If you do happen to create these sunglasses, please send me a picture on Instagram at jayforlovesyou. Tumblr a picture to me. I don't know if you can Tumblr a picture, but if you can, Tumblr me a picture at jayforlovesyou.tumblr.com. Subscribe to my channel, Jay for Loves Fashion, and thanks for watching.